Okay, so apparently I made all this video without sound, which is super awesome, or at least without me. You've seen me talk, but there hasn't been any voice. Whippy-a-yo. Well, that's what you get. No worries, we will go through it again. So I have been blabbering about the game quite a lot, but basically it's just me talking about what you can do in the game. Okay. And now I missed some of the food, but different food is good for different things. So I combined several different foods here in order to get as much HP as earlier, and I am just now collecting resources to make sure that everything is up to speed and that we have everything we need in order to fight. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to make arrows to make the first boss. As I said, but you couldn't hear me, this is a really nice game. I advise all of you to get it. Now I'm playing it simply because there are a lot of there has recently been an update called Mistlands. That's why I'm playing the game right now. What can I upgrade? I can upgrade the stone axe. That's really good. So let's do it. And also let's upgrade the hammer. While we're at it. We need a lot of arrows, so I'm going to make more than I would ever need. The arrows is essential part of making sure that you have everything in it. Feathers. I do have feathers here, so make a few fire arrows, I think. How much food what would I need? Let's see, I also need here. That wasn't right. Oof. No, but since I have been playing this without you hearing what I'm saying, I'm just repeating a lot of things. Like when you start the game, start collecting wood, stones, things like that. Try to find one of these houses that I'm currently in, and they spawn everywhere on the map. Just take one, build yourself a shelter, make sure that it has a roof. Build yourself a workbench, and in order to use the workbench you need to have a roof over it. You could just go with like 3 walls and a roof, that works, but this is much more nice. I will take my time with this game. I will play it slowly. I'm not a very good Valheim player, but I thought I might take you along for the journey as we progress in the game, hopefully. I have played it before though, so I'm not a complete beginner. I do know the essentials of it and what to do and what not to do. Hopefully. I will probably die a lot of unnecessary times. If you see me running back and forth when I meet an enemy, that's because I am left-handed, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is not that good of hotkeys for me. I could rebind them, but I'm a bit lazy, so I will not do that. At least not now. In this game, you do have skills. Your character gains different skills depending on what weapon he uses, or if he runs, if he jumps, anything like that. So that's why you're always going to see me like running, which drains my stamina bar, and the whole point with that is to drain my stamina bar. And the reason being that the more I spend it, the more I use it, the more I train it. Same here now with bows. So when you see me fighting here, let's see if I can hit this deer here. Yeah, and you see skill improved bows. So I have 1 in bows now. And that's how every skill works. And in the beginning you just collect these kinds of things before you are able to build a stone axe. And you can just go to the inventory by pressing tab and build yourself a stone axe once you have the required materials to get going and chopping down trees. You can't chop down birch trees in the beginning. You need to stay with the beech, simply because these are a lot harder. So we need to go into the dark, or into the black forest. Oh no, this is not the right weapon for this. Okay. And you see, if I just hold it down here, it will drain my stamina. So that's why stamina is important. And also you can see me kind of jump a lot sometimes in the beginning. It's also to train my jumping skill. When you're out and about, look for like these raspberries. It is a food source. The food only has one purpose, and that is to increase your HP. It is not needed for anything else, but HP is super important. The less you have, the faster you die, of course. So always try to collect berries, mushrooms, meats, whatever you can, basically, in the game. Sorry for not having the mic on. Honestly, it was my mistake. I honestly thought everything was correct, but I have changed into this streamer mic since last time I did a recording, I think. Yeah, I think I did. And that's why everything was wrong. But now I noticed it and have it set up. So you have to listen to the end of the video, basically, with me talking, unfortunately. The deers are very skittish. It's very hard to sneak up on a deer. They run away easily. We do need to collect a few deer heads, because we do need to go and kill 8 deer, which is the first boss in the game. But in order to do so, we do need to find some birds. And they can drop, or they can come everywhere. Just sit on a stone or like on the ground here. They don't fly when it rains, so the perfect time for you to find feathers or to kill the birds is when it rains, because then they stay on the ground and becomes easy to kill. You also see me pick up a few dandelions here and where, just to make a flower crown on my head. It has no real purpose other than that, but it's kind of nice. So I can't hit that. It's too skittish, it runs away. This is where you put, once you have defeated the boss, this is also where you start, by the way. But this is where you put the head of the boss, and you can see there is a few bosses. This would be the first one, that's second, third, fourth, fifth, and the latest edition. So there's going to be 6 bosses, and all of the bosses gives you a certain boon, some kind of ability. It depends on what boss you kill, of course. So let's see, I do need some food. And this is a Viking game, so it is based on somewhat of Odin basically left you here. He wasn't displeased with you and left you here to basically try and survive for yourself. There is a story behind it, and I skipped it, the intro, because it's just your character flying around looking at a lot of text in the beginning. So I thought, nah, don't want to show you that. But if you want to see that, let me know, and I'll arrange so that you can see it. I don't know if I can make this shot. We'll try. Oh, I could. Nice. You need to aim above the creature that you're aiming for, simply because the arrows drop quite significantly. Too bad I didn't have my mic on. That's going to be a problem, and you probably will hear like the TV in the background or a young boy singing. That's just my little one being home. So my thought about this is that I'm happy to be back streaming. Honestly, we have had a lot of sickness in the family. Nothing serious, no COVID or anything like that, but sickness at least. So colds, stomach aches, diarrhea, you know, all the common things that you can get. And I have also gotten a full-time job basically, so I don't have a lot of time to stream, but I do miss it and I do want to get back to it. So I thought, why not start with a game that was recently updated and a game that I kind of like playing. It's very hard to find good games to play. I mean, I'm not a good gamer, or nor would I consider myself to be a pro at, especially not at this game, but at any game. So I do know the fundamentals of most games, and I perform decently, but don't expect me to be a pro. That's not why I stream. I stream because I want to entertain you, and that you can look at my very bad haircut, or not haircut, rather my bad hairdo. Cut is fine. My wife cut my hair, so it's totally fine. I love it, but yeah. So this is going to be both on Twitch and on YouTube. So afterwards, I will post this video on YouTube as is. We have to worry about the editing without the sound later. I want to do a voiceover or anything like that simply because I honestly don't know how to do a voiceover. It's probably not that hard, and I could probably do it if I wanted to, but I'm not going to, simply because I do not have the time or feel like doing it. So we will consider this a small blunder for now, and make sure that in the next video the mic is actually working from the beginning when I stream. So I have a day off tomorrow, so I thought I might stream tomorrow as well. Also, I need to find like maybe 1 or 2 other games to stream, and I will try to make some kind of poll once I figure out how to do that, so that you can help me decide what other games I should be streaming. If any. You might just only want to see Valheim, and that is fine if that is the case. I will leave it in the poll as well, of course. But I have a few games in mind, and as I said, I am not good at any of them. Decent, perhaps. I'm nowhere near as good as I want to be. And now you can hear my my young son singing, doing his things. He's not sick or anything. He's just home. He's still in kindergarten. So when I am home, I kind of left him home as well. So now you see that I actually did find another place where I can spawn the first boss. So that is a lot closer to the to home, which is really nice. And as you see on the map, and I said that without the mic being on, I do have marked bees. Bees are going to be helpful for creating mead, things like that. Eventually, later in the game, they will be helpful. They also give you honey, which can be helpful. Tin is something you need, and in order to do that, you need to kill the first boss, because the tin is technically in a new biome called the Black Forest. There are many different biomes. In the beginning, you always start in the meadows, and my advice would be that you do not rush into the Black Forest, which is the second biome you need to visit. Take your time, make sure that you're ready, make sure that you have some kind of armor. You can make armor from the workbench. This is technically considered an armor. Make sure that you have a bow, and make sure that you have killed the first boss before you even try going into the Black Forest. Otherwise, you won't have a fun experience in the game. You will die, trust me. If you watched the entire video up to now, you noticed that I came across a big troll-like figure. He was kind of blue. Those will kill you extremely fast if you are not prepared for them. The best thing you can do against them is to sneak and try to get up behind them and either kill them if you have really good melee weapons, otherwise you need to take them out by using your bow. The bow is the most helpful weapon you can have in the beginning, and that's why you saw me kind of running around killing boars, trying to gain the leather scraps that is needed to make the bow. We do need that without question. And we also do need deer trophies, which is basically the head of the deers. So we need to start finding and killing more deers. The deer trophies are needed to fight the first boss. But we also do need to find birds. I haven't seen any birds around, but there are birds in this game that land on rocks, things like that. And they kind of... or when you kill them, they give you feathers. Those are needed to make arrows, and we need to make fire arrows to fight the first boss decently fine. Same with the second boss. The fire arrows is always useful to be used on almost any boss, I think, if I at least remember correctly and seeing the guides that I have seen. And the reason now I am farming boars here is simply because I want the meat, so that I have a steady flow of food. Food is also super important because it increases your HP, as I said previously. Without HP, you will die very rapidly. You start out at 25 and now you see me at 81, so quite a good going. Let's see what we have. These small houses are perfect. You saw me take a house in the beginning just to have a house where I can get some basic things going, a workbench, I can get rested, things like that. Super useful. But you should always look in these because they have these chests with materials, free materials. Pick them up, have fun. And if you really need materials, or if you're low on wood, you can actually just use your axe and demolish that. And you will get some wood from it. It's not much, but it is still wood. So not bad at all. Where am I now? Okay, I'm there. Well, I need to make sure that I do not run into wrong biomes and that I do not go into strange places where I shouldn't be. Another deer that I missed. Deers are super scary when it's night and foggy, because the sound that they make can be a little bit scary. Oh, there we go. There's a deer I want to kill. Let's see if I can hit it from here. Yep. I have never finished this game. I have killed with my friends' help, but it's a different game when we play with my friends. It's a completely different game. I mean, I have a friend that is a really good builder, and he likes to build a lot. So we usually have really nice houses, things like that, a lot of materials. So, playing the game normally, I have killed 2 bosses on my own. Playing the game with friends, I think I've killed 4 bosses, 3 or 4 bosses, something along those lines. Honestly, it doesn't take you that long to kill everybody. There is guides where on YouTube, of course, where you can rush the game. So you can even speed run it, and there's a glitching. There's a lot of strange things that you can do. I do not like to do that. I like to enjoy my games, to play them the way they should be played, to be honest. So this is going to be quite a long series, I think. It's going to take quite some time going through this, and I'm not going to rush anything. You might get bored, and that's fine. I honestly do not care, because I think and we should enjoy the game. Just look at the scenery, look at everything. It's super nice game, really, really, really nice. Just the environment. You can run around here in the meadows or whatever you want. And that yellow icon there means that he has heard you. And if you sneak a lot, that's an indication that, okay, he hears you. Which can be helpful, and it can also not be. So he's going to move away from me. I don't want that, so... Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm on fire with the bow today. Oh, there's another one. Nice. So there you see me running away again. That's simply because... since I need to move my entire hand, instead of WASD to walk, I primarily walk with I, J, K, and L, which might seem a little bit awkward for someone that is right-handed, but it's the same equivalent, basically. And it makes me have to move my hand quite a lot if I don't have anything already. So that's why you see me doing this, and then you see me changing to another weapon. And simply because I need time to move my hand. And as I said, I could just rebind that if I really wanted to, but yeah. Let's see if I can hit that one then. Yes. I kinda lost track of where I killed the other one, but it's fine. Let's go with this one instead. And the reason why I killed this is for the meat and the leather scraps. Leather scraps are super important for everything. At least early game, so we kinda need those. The links to my YouTube channel will be posted somewhere once I know how to. I was thinking maybe I should get a bot to do things like that for me, but I have no idea how to be honest. And hopefully no one of you is in the chat right now. Hello? No? Its chat still seems to work, which is fine. You also see me collect dandelions. I want to make that crown. I think you need 8 dandelions. I don't remember how you create it though. That's not important right now. And I think I'm getting close to... Should be birds here. I don't know why I don't find any birds at the moment. We need birds. We need birds and we need deers. Ja, kommer på en liten stund gubben. You know what? I'm actually going to end the stream here right now. I have been streaming for 1.5 hours and without the sound it kind of bummed me out a little bit, so yeah, not a good start to my comeback, but it is what it is. We can't really do anything about it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I need to kill this grayling though. I see you guys tomorrow, and I will post a schedule, but since I do work 75% and there's a lot of things with kids and everything like that, the schedule is a little bit fluent. There might be days when I can't do the stream, and if that is the case, I will try to let you know. But for now, have fun and do visit my YouTube channel. Links to the Twitch will of course be in the description as well on YouTube, so you can go and check that out. I'm not a big fan of running reruns, especially not when I'm messed up, so there will be no reruns on Twitch at the moment. Maybe we'll get to that as well, but I don't like reruns. I want you to come and see or look at when I play. That's the entire reason. I mean, a rerun is nice, you can see that, but I want to interact with you. I want to talk with you, have a good time. Anyway, see you guys later. Take care and bye-bye.